Push, a spoken word poem. What are we so afraid of? What are we so damn afraid of? Afraid to try, afraid to take a chance, afraid to fail, afraid to succeed, afraid to tap the mouse, afraid to click on the link, afraid to push the button. We're lawyers. Through time we've been at the core of society, playing the role that only we can play. And yet, we're satisfied being dinosaurs in the digital age, technological Neanderthals, Fred Flintstone in the world of Elroy Jetsons. We accept the stereotype. We're proud to be archaic. Fax machines, telephones, photocopiers, paper shredders, dictaphones. Watson is winning on Jeopardy while thousands of courts and small law firms are still using WordPerfect. The technologies exist to transform how law is practiced and how law is taught. How we do, what we do, and even what we do, and how well we do it, and how we can do the new things we will do from wherever we're at. And what we do, we can do better, and more efficiently, and more globally, and have a bigger impact, a more profound impact on those who need us and those who depend upon us. But far, far too often, we don't push the button. We stick with the status quo. We do things the way they've always been done, the safe way, the stagnant way, the way that's etched into the concrete walls of our past. Trying new technology isn't easy. It takes time to know what we're doing. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. True when Epictetus said it 2,000 years ago, true now. Not a time for egos and safety, a time for boldness, a time to push, to email. Remember what they all said to Richard in '96? What if someone hacks into it and sees what they're not supposed to see and takes what they're not supposed to take? What if it brings the profession into disrepute? Because confidentiality requires us to be different. It requires us to be special. That silly clickety-clacking of the keys, the playful bits and bytes of the glowing letters on the screen, it's for kids, it's for friends, it's not serious, it's not for us, it's not for lawyers. Now, 16 years later, push to the cloud, but no lessons are learned and logic is spurned as paranoia returns. What if all of our data gets lost? What if someone steals it? We're lawyers. What we do is different. What we do is important. This soft, puffy, fluffy cloud, it's not solid, it's not real, like my not yet old enough to be retro faux leather briefcase, or my row of metal filing cabinets, Moscow Gulag models, or my server in the office caked in the dust of conservatism, hidden below the 20 years of billing records. The cloud, it's not secure enough, it's not trustworthy enough, it's not safe enough. Enough! It was bullshit in '96, and it's bullshit now. Push to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, Pinterest, Instagram, Pinstagram. What does this have to do with me, with us? My kids Facebook and tweet. Well, yeah, they do, but so do about 1 billion other people. The percentage of law firms who've already hired a full-time social media specialist, 20. The percentage of law firms who claim blogging and social networking have helped them land new work, 40. Numbers trending upward, but slowly, too slowly. With lawyers, why is it always too slowly? Push to Skype, Adobe Connect, GoToMeeting, WebEx, FaceTime. Do I really need to see them? I have a phone. I can hear them. They can hear me. But can they connect with you? We're lawyers second. We're people first. Human lawyers needing to connect with human clients who want to connect with us. Whatever else anything is, it ought to begin by being personal. Webcams on Amazon as low as $4.28. My coffee at Starbucks costs more than that, even before the extra shot of espresso. So put down the phone and cancel the flight, and don't drive across town. It takes about 4 seconds to log on to Skype. Push to iPads and Surface. Lawyers belong in their offices with their wooden desks and secretaries and ridiculous and unnecessary overhead. We need desktops, big desktops, old desktops with PC cabinets big enough to complement our big desks. Think you're cutting edge by considering perhaps possibly taking the risk, plunge and getting a laptop? Think big by thinking small. Data floating in the cloud means lighter, smaller hardware. A Magic Circle law firm's entire data farm accessible in 9.4 millimeters. Nanotechnology will soon become technology as tablets become hologram keyboards and embedded processors, and 6 Sense makes sense. Sign me up. Push to Clio, Rocket Matter, Law RD. I'm a sole prac. I'm a small firm. I have a system, a process. It was good enough for my grandfather. It's good enough for me. Well, time to ask your granddaughter. Let her call the shots and choose software to run the entire lot. Doc management, billing, calendar, tasks from your phone, from your iPad. Save money as time, as efficiency as being home to have time for dinner with your daughter. Push to Axia, Paragon, Valorum. Big law will never die. Big law doesn't need to change. They laughed at Mark Harris. They're not laughing now. New models, new structures, new practices, a whole new mindset, a whole new world. Technology, not a forgotten afterthought, but the centerpiece of the puzzle. The circulatory system that brings the goods and connects the cells and feeds the body, a body that is very much alive. Push to law without walls, without boundaries and borders and shameless hierarchies. Law schools, the broken amongst the broken. One generation passing along their mistakes to the next. You inherit the sins, you inherit the flames. What's worse, a classroom that still looks the way it did in 1970, or a classroom decked out in the newest technology with a professor who doesn't use one damn bit of it. We know how millennials learn, we know how brain chemistry works, we know and we ignore it. We come not to bring peace, but a sword. It's all right to be scared, as long as we don't let it keep us from doing, from acting, from pushing. It's all right to be scared, as long as we do it scared. Do what you fear, and fear disappears. Yes, fear is a powerful thing. We have courage tattooed on our right hand and fear tattooed on our left, and it's up to us in which hand we hold our fate, in which hand we hold our profession's fate. We hold up courage as a virtue to our children, in our personal lives, our art, our politics, but why not in our profession? If none of this is resonating, it's time to wake up. If you're already awake, then I'm preaching to the choir, but a choir's job is to sing, to share the beauty with others who need it. So sing loudly and strongly. Let the slumbering Luddites know what you've become, what lawyers can be now, how beautiful our world can become now. Sing the song of leaders, innovators, risk takers, ready to try, ready to take a chance, ready to fail again and again and again and again, and ready to succeed, ready to thrive, ready to be courageous, ready to do it scared. Always ready to push the limits, always ready to push the envelope. Always ready to push the button. Click